Hi, you guys. Welcome back to D's Divine Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. I just wanted to pop in and do a hopefully quick, but it just all depends on Spirit's guidance. But I wanted to do a dreamer vision interpretation and kind of get a little further understanding of what was going on in this particular vision. So I see we're in some kind of, well, part of it is like, I guess, the outside area, which is somewhere near a lake, like a river, a stream, a body of water of some sort. And it's like different areas. In this one particular area that we keep coming back to, there's a broke down vehicle. I see like tape on the window, like a plastic bag or covering, or like somebody tried to bust out the window, and so it needed to be covered, right? And then it's like just kind of banged and dented in and just kind of beat up. But and that's kind of like in the middle of this grassy area, but there's still like paths or walkways around it. And then the body of water, river, is flowing along the walkway. And then the building it's like a school of some sort, or a big, like, not even office building. I'm getting like a university type feel. And it's like people are all in the hustle and bustle of getting to where they need to be, like to learn is what I'm hearing, like learning, higher understanding, knowledge, wisdom gained. That's why I guess I get that upper, like, college feel, university type of feel. I was going to say higher education type of feel. But it's very interesting. Nothing too specific as far as individuals within the dream. But I'm being called to start with Ganesh, and we're going to see just what advice Spirit has to give us regarding this particular vision. I do know that, generally when you are seeing like vehicles, buildings, homes, that has to do with your particular vessel, can have to do with that, right? Or it could literally have to do with like your physical home dwelling, you know what I'm saying? Like place of residence, or even community as far as just home, if that makes any sense at all, wherever that may be for you, because some of us may live in a community setting or a village, you know what I mean? Some of us may live out of our cars, literally. But like I said, it can be a couple of those things. It could be your personal physical body or home, right? Because that's the home to your soul. That's basically where your soul resides while you're here on earth. And or your literal physical house, whatever that means for you and wherever that may be, okay? So just take it how it resonates. But it's interesting that I kept going back and forth from those two different energies as far as the car, the banged up, beat up car, and then the large university or school. So we got fulfillment. And here I see this as higher learning, higher education, like I said before. And you will be fulfilled. So some of you, this may be literally going back to school. It doesn't mean you have to go to a particular university, but for me to see that, some of you may have been in contemplation about that, and they're telling you yes, like it's going to fulfill you. And for those of you, others of you, it doesn't mean, you, like I said, you have to even go to an actual university or college or anything, because you can get higher education online. You know, you can take classes online. And you can be self-taught however that resonates with you. But I see this as gaining some higher understanding on whatever it is, that you're looking to gain higher understanding on, right? It can be a myriad of things. So, what other messages do you have for us, Spirit, regarding this vision? What other messages do you have for us? Keeping that childlike expression. Going back to what you truly are passionate about as a child and what you're happy, what you love to do. This will bring you in harmony, I'm hearing. Whatever this is that's fulfilling you, that you want to learn more about and gain more understanding on, whatever this is that you are so passionate about that, like, it brings back that kind of nostalgic feeling from childhood. It will fulfill you. Remain positive at all times. That's a 29, which is potential to be master number 11, which is all about beginnings, spiritual enlightenment and awakening, being on your divine path. And to me, I see this as the World card, and which we're going to get into the Golden Wheel Tarot in just a minute. But I kind of see it as that, just because of how Ganesha is on this card, and it's like mind, body, soul coming together. Speaking of which, the 12 in the childlike expression, that reduces to a 3, and y'all know that's my Holy Trinity number. My mind, body, soul coming together, unity, harmony within yourself. And that's ultimate joy, happiness. Speaking of harmony with this 6 energy, that's balance, that's love, that's peace. This is also, some of you, it may have to literally do with kids, because you got the 6 energy that has to do with family, kid, children, even like, the love and harmony and balance within, your children, your family. So no matter the situation or the circumstances, as I said before, with that, even with the beat up car, you may feel just broken down and like you just been down through there. Because I, for one, can tell y'all, it's been rough. My family has been hit blow after blow after blow with family members transitioning from this 3D realm and going on to be, whatever it is that they decide to be in the next life, right? Whether it's angels, ancestors, or spirit guides, or reincarnate, on this realm again to try it again. But whatever, it's just like we've been hit left and right. And no matter what, it's funny because I just had this conversation with my oldest, and it's like, no matter what it may seem, you still have to have a positive outlook, because all is working out for your good. And it's like, I knew, I had already been told by spirit that this was back in December, maybe November, but I feel it was December of 2019, at the end of the year. I was told that we would be losing a patriarchal figure in the family. And, as much as I didn't, nobody wants to lose anybody. Y'all know how that is. But it's like, that's the way that the world works. That's the way that the universe works. That's the way that God works. And it's like, you have to, it's the continuous cycle. It's like, in order for new, more abundant things to come into your life, something has to be sacrificed, right? It's kind of like the mentality, when you go through your little cleaning spree. That's the whole point of it, because you have to have the mentality out with the old, in with the new. So in order to receive those new blessings, the changes in your life that you're seeking for whatever, wherever you are in your life, you got to get rid of something. You got to sacrifice something. You got to be willing to lose something, but still remain positive through it all and understand the bigger picture of it all. And here's the bottom of the deck energy. As I said, transformation and change with that 5 energy. Remain steadfast through it all with your positive outlook, because no matter what, it's always for a higher good, for a greater good. You may not understand it going through the hurt and the pain, but it's always, always, always for a greater good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And look, as I just, I like to see what else, the few cards underneath the bottom of the deck. And this is the first one. It all has to do with your spiritual practice. Whether you are, one to sit and meditate all day, every day, whether you use tarot cards, to stay connected and gather your messages, whether you use yoga or any other form of, Reiki healing, whatever it is that keeps you grounded and connected spiritually, that's what it's all about. Because then are you able to accept things for what they truly are, see things for what they are, and accept it and continue on steadfastly. So, yeah. Whether in dreams or visions or daydreams or whatever you want to call any of these phenomenon, you're receiving visions, like revelations, truth. Don't fight what you're seeing. There's a reason the divine is showing you these things. They have a purpose in your life. So never, I don't care what it is, as small as it may seem, don't disregard it. I know it's really hard, but I try to journal nearly everything, especially that I can remember, because there's a reason for it, And I know we can't possibly just journal every single thing, but the things that really stick out and hit home, like kind of touch you in a different way, you know what I'm saying? Make you reach deep and be like, what was that? Or why was that? And even if you don't necessarily ask yourself at the time, you just, like I said, you can't disregard anything anything you come across. The universe works in divine synchronicities, and all things have a purpose, a reason for appearing in whatever form in your life that it does. So please don't disregard it as a fluke, or that's why I've never believed in coincidences. There's no such thing to me at all. At all. Okay, so let's see what we have from the Golden Wheel Tarot. What is this fulfillment? Ten of Swords. An ending. I'm hearing an ending of self-sabotage. An ending of mental conflict. An ending of negative mindset. Because it's like out of the dark into the light. You see that light now that the 10, you're at the 10, right? You're at the end. It's like The darkness is that negative mentality, but the light is shining and radiating through and trying to make you anew. It's like that sun energy is trying to heal you, burn all those negative ideations that you may have had about yourself, about life, about whatever. I'm hearing that's the beat up car. That's the that's it's like this is you battered and bruised after going through this cycle, right? And that's the analogy. The symbolism is the beat up car, but it's getting fixed is what, because that's why I kept coming back to between the two, the newer, the university, and then the battered car by the water, by the stream, by the river. And water is like, and that's like the patch of the hill, or the not even a hill, it wasn't a big hill like a super incline, but it was just like, it was a little, kind of like a little mound of grassy area, a good size. And the car was like a green, I want to say like a deep green, hunter green, kind of older model. I don't even know what type of car really it was, honestly, but it's a 4-door, and it's I'm hearing Oldsmobile, but it's not, I don't think it's an Oldsmobile. Like if I see the car, I could recognize it, but I can't, the make and model really is not coming to me right now. But let's see what we're being renewed. Ooh, look. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But this is ultimate healing. This is like, she's very nurturing, grounded, connected, gentle, just motherly. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just the embodiment of that energy. Like that caring connection is what I'm hearing. Wow. To go from the Ten of Swords energy to the Queen of Wheels. Beautiful. Oh my God. Look at that. Even more beautiful. Libran energy. You don't have to be, but this is all of the queens wrapped up in one. I mean, I was going to say strictly, like completely balanced. Not even strictly, but just well grounded, well rounded, understanding what it takes, the energy it takes to truly manifest, have a positive outlook, being in that childlike energy to attract what it is that you truly desire quickly, right? That will fulfill you. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love to see that come out. I love to see her come out. Let's slide you over a little bit. It's beautiful. Oh, and look who wants to come. And this kind of fell sideways. It actually fell just like this. Not even kind of. It did fall sideways. But we have, let's turn it right side up so you can see the Page of Cups. Interesting how it fell this way. So it's like there's a new offer. Like you've completed this burdensome cycle of mental conflict and turmoil and self-sabotage. Like you're healing. Somebody for some of you, you may have a Queen of Wheels, a person in your life that is embodying this Queen of Wheels energy who is helping you. Like I said, like a motherly, grandmotherly. It could be an aunt, but I'm just saying, or even an uncle, to be quite honest. But but I'm hearing more feminine energy, some type of motherly figure in your life who is helping you through this, right? Helping you to get grounded so that you can be in this, whether male or female. Remember, gender is energy, fluid, just like the energy, okay, and just like the time. So whenever you see this, it is meant for you at the time that you see this. But what I'm getting to is that, you know, the offer that they're giving you to help you, you know, renew your love, renew yourself in this, like, some of you may not quite see it yet, or are willing to accept it yet. And this could be from the divine as well. But it's gonna, because you've finished this cycle, because, you know, I see the page as 11s. Remember that, because they come after the 10s in the suits, right? So it's like you've completed something in order to make that step to renew yourself all over again, or to even bring in this new energy, right? But it's not quite there yet, because, again, like I told you, it came out sideways. But that's still beautiful to see in and of itself. I'm just going to leave it upright because I don't feel like it's completely blocked off to you. It's just like like it said, like it falls under positive outlook. You're not quite there yet, some of you, to really see this from a higher perspective, from a better light. But I see that as a fulfillment for a lot of you. So never knock what the divine has for you. For some of you, it may be coming from a person or a place that you really have been cut off to, or not really open to receive. Oh, my. And so you're looking at it kind of side eye. That's why it came out sideways. I'm referring to that page of cups over there. But look what follows. This is divine right here, y'all. This is divine timing. This is like being patient. You have multiple potential streams of income. Things that you have put into action or tried to manifest a long time ago. Some things you've even forgotten about. I also see this as whatever it is for your higher learning, that you're like, invest in yourself and always have a positive outlook, because you will reap what you sow. An attitude of gratitude will manifest your miracles and magnitudes, y'all. Always remember that. That's beautiful. For many of you, this can be an offer in renewed love from someone. Could be an earth sign. Could be a Libra. It even could be a water sign. I'm not feeling air as much, but it still could be, since it is on the table. So all the signs are really, truly on the table. But I feel strongly that it's either an earth. Libra is an air, but specifically a Libra, though, you know. But it could potentially be a Gemini or even an Aquarius, but I'm feeling more strongly more earth and water, right? Interesting. No fire sign. Okay. Look, and as I say, no fire sign. Look at the overrun or all energy. Yeah. I'm hearing Aries. Could be potential Leo or Sagittarius, but I'm hearing Aries. I'm getting Aries from this card. But that's beautiful. Passionate. So yeah, this is something or someone that you love, and that love has love for you. Lots of passion, fiery energy for you. Truly. And the energies can be reversed, so remember that. Okay. Seeing things for what they truly are. Some of you if it is an Aries, but fire sign in general, may likely be the one kind of checking in on you. Maybe the one that's trying to give you this offer that you probably, if you've had any dealings with this individual in the past, you may not accept that, be open or willing to accept the offer that they have for you. And yeah, you're kind of fighting yourself. You're kind of being stubborn. You can't see clearly for the fog, the smoke that you have had in your mind, right? This past, we got to let that go. Yeah, definitely. Got to transform up out of this type of energy. And this can be those self-sabotaging thoughts, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you don't have enough, feeling like you're not worthy. That's bullshit. That's stuff that the devil puts in our heads to, when you're at a place of uneasiness, of unrest, of turmoil, of conflict, that's the devil's playground. And so it's easy to believe these things when you're not balanced, when you're not grounded, when you're not stable. But when you are, you manifest exactly what you put in, right? And yes, this is exactly because of we're ending this self-sabotaging mental thoughts right here in this Ten of Swords. We're moving to calmer, peaceful waters right here. We're letting all of this energy, this for some, if that's that gossipy kind of, if that's negative, toxic energy in your life, but especially this type of energy. We're letting the conflict, the mental turmoil, the feeling worthless and all that, we're letting that go. Definitely moving on to a more peaceful state of mind. So I think I just want to get a couple of advice or guidance from the our Oracle of Unicorn. Oh, what was that? Okay, just knocked over a box behind me on my top. So let's see what we're gonna get from here. Let's see what we get. What advice do you have for us, Spirit, going forward? Any advice going forward, Spirit? What can we take away from this vision, from the overall message? Let's see what we get. Yes, thank you. Oh, look. Y'all get ready. Get ready. That 7 of wheels, you're reaping your harvest. The divine has something very special for you. Be open to receive this love offer. It doesn't have to be. You don't got to look at it sideways. It's meant for you. You've earned it. You've gone through this rough, tough, backstabbing cycle, man. You deserve all that is coming to you in the Empress energy. All that you've been manifesting. The abundance, the financial success, stability in the Queen of Wheels. You deserve that. So be open to receive it. Be open to receive guidance as well. Because they're not going to lead you wrong nor forsake you. Promise you that. Gorgeous energy. Gorgeous. And honestly, that probably needs to be on the other side. Look at there. Yep, that's why I said that. This needs to be. We're going to move this over here because that's exactly where I felt like that should go. In this, we have courage. I'm hearing Leo strong. This is like Leo energy. There's also that earthy energy. Definitely heart chakra healing. And it's like, be courageous. Like, don't have any fear in regards to anything. You making it out of this is, you had to have courage to even get out of this state, right? But it's like, be courageous. Like, don't have any fear. Oh, like I said, heart chakra energy. Be open You got to open that heart chakra and even in order to receive, like embrace your divine feminine energies. And that's being really in touch with your emotional center, which is your heart. And just understand that it's okay. Like, you can renew the love. You don't have to be afraid. Even if somebody you thought was a lover, the one in your past, whether or not you were hurt, going through some things, being betrayed, feeling let down, feeling a lack, feeling left out in the cold. Whatever the situation may have happened or occurred for you, that's in the past. And it's now time for you to be open to receive. You made it through that cycle. You are achieving all that is meant for you. You are bringing all of that in. So now it's time for you to be courageous and open up your heart again. Don't be so cold. Don't be in that swords energy. It's okay, because you're going to receive divine love abundantly. As I just happened to flip the bottom of the deck energy. But we're not done yet, so let's continue. Let's see what else we got, Spirit. What other messages? Oh, and that's a lot. Let's see what they have, because they try to come out for a reason. So yes, being balanced and grounded is exactly how it's going to happen. And it's so interesting and not even remotely coincidental. Like I said, I don't believe in coincidences, but the fact that look at that colorway combination and verification. Because see, she's forever balanced and stable and grounded, and understands that's how you manifest your miracles. Not to mention, it's also in front of our Queen of Wheels, who is also balanced, stable, and grounded. Slide y'all over a little bit. Okay. Oh, how beautiful is this? Being gentle with yourself. This is exactly who that Queen of Wheels embodies, because she's nurturing. She understands that, yes, we all go through some shit. And that doesn't mean you have to be hard on anybody else, especially yourself. But you got to show this to yourself before you can even show it to anybody else. How beautiful is that? And then the last one that we have. Oh my gosh. Like I said, and this is having compassion for yourself in order to have compassion for others. Same thing, like I said before, with being gentle. That's what's going to bring you that stability, that balance. Oh man, that's gorgeous. The compassion and the gentleness is what's going to keep you in balance to even be able to be willing to open up your heart chakra again, and to be open to receive the newness of love, the manifestations of physical abundance. But it starts with being in the vibration of love first and foremost, before you can even attract any kind of physical, financial abundance, right? Look at that. This is double confirmation, because look, that's what I see that as. That's exactly what I see that as. That's beautiful. Because when you were a child, you just had that pure innocence of like just playful energy, high vibrational energy. And then just looking at a few underneath, it's time to take action on whatever it is that you've been, whether if you've been holding yourself back on going to school or learning more involving your trade, or whatever it is that you want to learn more on, or moving towards that offer in love. Especially if you've been guided already, if you feel it in your heart and soul that that's where spirit is leading you, take action. This is about going with the flow. Letting spirit guide you. Going, dancing to the rhythm of life, because that's where you get your joy and abundance. And anything is possible. Do not limit yourself. All will work out for your higher good and purpose, but you have to have a positive outlook. That's beautiful, y'all. Oh, that's beautiful. Mm. Mm. That's beautiful. Just making sure the divine doesn't have any other messages for us. And I believe that is all I'm getting, y'all. I pray this resonates with you. If so, please do not hesitate to leave your comments and testimonies down below. You never know how it may help someone else. You may be going through similar ordeals, y'all. Speak on it. If you want change, put it out there in the universe. Write it down if you're afraid to speak on it, Just get it out there. Put yourself in a place of loving compassion and gentleness, and so that you can be grounded and balanced within, especially. Open up that heart chakra and be ready to receive. Always remaining in an attitude of gratitude, because you know that will manifest your miracles in magnitude. Never forgetting to spread love and light, because that will make everything all right. And until next time, y'all, I love y'all, and thanks for tuning in. Peace.